We set up a secret camera on a friend who is the real live cookie monster. Watch closely and see what happens. She eventually stopped eating, and this is what was left. She ate 33 cookies. That is 11 servings at 12 grams of added sugar per serving, a total of 132 grams of sugar. That's 33 teaspoons. If you were watching closely, she was really enjoying those cookies at first, and after a few, she didn't seem to be enjoying them as much, yet she continued to eat. Her reward system was in overdrive.
What happens when sugar hits your tongue? And does eating a little bit of sugar make you crave more? You take a bite of cereal. The sugars it contains activate the sweet taste receptors, part of the taste buds on the tongue. These receptors send a signal up to the brainstem, and from there it forks off into many areas of the forebrain, one of which is the cerebral cortex. The major currency of our reward system is dopamine, an important chemical or neurotransmitter. There are many dopamine receptors in the forebrain, but they're not evenly distributed. Certain areas contain dense clusters of receptors, and these dopamine hotspots are a part of our reward system. Sugar also causes dopamine to be released, though not as violently as drugs. But overactivating this reward system kickstarts a series of unfortunate events: loss of control, craving, and increased tolerance to sugar.
You may wonder now, is it possible to control our cravings and urges to consume less sugar? It all comes down to cognitively overriding our brains, that way we know when to stop. Let's discuss a few ways to do this. When you start to feel your sweet tooth, grab a piece of fruit instead of a sugar-filled dessert item. There are also numerous websites where you can find easy, delicious, and healthy recipes that are alternatives to these desserts. For example, Pinterest is an app that you can download straight to your phone. When a piece of fruit just doesn't seem like enough and you're craving something sweet like chocolate, opt to purchase the more expensive, higher-end chocolate. A dark chocolate bar containing 70 to 85% cacao has nearly half the sugar of conventional milk chocolate, as well as all these vitamins and minerals listed in this image. If you're wanting to make a change to consume less sugar but are finding it difficult, don't be too hard on yourself. Rewiring the brain is far from an easy task, especially if you've been eating a certain way for years. Habits can be hard to break. This process won't happen overnight. The key is to take small steps over a period of time instead of attempting drastic changes right away. Some have said it takes between 21 to 30 days to form a good habit. This being said, always keep in mind it may be a long process, but it will be worth the wait. By understanding the kinds of chemical reactions that occur in our brains when eating foods with high amounts of added sugar, we can better control our behaviors. Added sugars in our foods are not going anywhere. It is up to us to initiate change. Incorporating these tips will lead to making more self-conscious decisions about our nutrition and overall health.